It's Lysanne from MotherRucker here in Worthing, UK, ready to show you 3 different ways of carrying your newborn and your toddler at the same time. First method is going to be using a stretchy wrap and a buckle carrier suitable for back carrying a toddler. The second method uses 2 buckle carriers to carry them at the same time. And then the third method uses a woven wrap and it gets both of your children in one. Okay, so the first method I'm showing you is using a stretchy wrap to carry your newborn baby on your front and using a buckle carrier to carry your toddler on your back. I'm going to be using a Toddler for this video, but you can use any buckle carrier you like that works for carrying a toddler safely on your back. I don't recommend using a framed metal hiking backpack because it's very inflexible, so it's a lot harder to get your child on your back safely whilst protecting your newborn on your front. First things first, let's get our stretchy wraps on. To put your stretchy wrap on, start with your middle marker. Over your chest, use your chin to pin it in place. Take the top hem of one side, round behind your back to the other hand, and that's coming up and over your shoulder. Do the same with the other side. And the reason we lead with a top hem is so that it doesn't get all twisted and diggy on your back, okay? Once we're there, you're gonna take both your verticals, pop them straight down through your horizontal, and then hold one strap in each hand. Cross them over, take it round behind your back, and then tie in a single knot. Next, we need to check our slack. So reach down your back as far as you can and pull all the slack from your stretchy to the front. Now this is too big for my baby, so I need to make that smaller. Start at the knot, come up the side, you're at the bottom diagonal. I'm just gonna pull that back until my thumbs rest comfortably in line with my nips, just under my boobs. Tighten up your slack and then finish your knot. Now you need to get your toddler carrier. Start off by putting the waistband of your toddler carrier under your stretchy on the front, ensuring the strap is going over the knot of your stretchy on your back. This is very important for when you come to hip scoot your toddler round onto your back. I'm just going to pull mine down even lower so that it stays out of the way. Once your toddler's on your back, you can move it, but keep it down nice and low for now. To get your carrier ready for your toddler, turn it a quarter turn towards your dominant hip and then make sure that your front strap is nice and small and make sure that your side strap is nice and long. Then go catch your toddler. Once you've caught your toddler, pop them on the waistband of your carrier so their bum is nice and central, and then bring both hands smooth up the back and catch these shoulder straps at the top of the panel. Bring both of them over your toddler's shoulders, and then with your other hand, with your palm up, you're going to grab both in a tight fist. Ignore your long strap, that's my one there, and then you're going to feed this arm in along the tummy to come out through the short strap. Shimmy the straps up your shoulder as far as you can. That hand is now coming under your toddler's bum, and then without elbowing them in the face, you're going to do a big swing to get them on your back like this. Swing! Now once your toddler is there, this hand can now help you with your strap. Take your long strap over your head, hold the tension at the top so you can slip this arm in and then pull it down and back to tighten it up. You can then do your chest clip and then your hands are free to make any other adjustments you might need to. Next step is putting your newborn in. So start with your baby up on your shoulder in a high carry. You're going to come under the side, you can see, catch their foot, pop it into their knee. Support the bum, support the head, swizzle them round to the other shoulder. Make sure those arms go behind your head again. Your elbow comes up and you're going to come under the other side, catch the foot, put it into their knee. From here, support the bum, support the head, and you're going to slide baby down into position on your front. Make sure their arms are up nice and high. Their head is level with your breastbone. You've got one leg supported at the knee with that bum nice and low so it's level with the feet. My chest strap is up nice and high so it won't bother my newborn. Once you're here, you can spread your passes. So you take the inside hem all the way over your baby's bum to the other knee, and then you do the same with the other side. That comes all the way over to the other knee. Now we can't do a full shoulder flip because we've got the straps of the carrier in the way, but we can still flip the fabric so our baby can breathe. Just pass that underneath to your hand, give it a nice big pull, and then you can wedge it under the strap of your carrier like that as far as you can. You might be able to achieve a full shoulder flip, but that is enough. The pressure from the carrier will hold the fabric. And then tuck your baby's head in if they want it, or you can flip the other shoulder as well. Once we're there, you get your horizontal pass, and that comes out and over each leg, and then that top hem comes up and pins it all in place. There we go. A newborn and a toddler in a stretchy and a toddler carrier on my back in a tandem. And you've got your hands free. Yeah! Our second method is going to be using 2 Integra baby carriers. We're going to be using a size 1 for our newborn and a size 2 for our toddler. And here's how we do it. Start off by joining your 2 waistbands together. Because they're the same brand, the buckles work together to join them up. Start off with doing one side on the smallest because it's easier to get the other one done up and then adjust them. Start with your size 1 carrier at the front, take your size 2 round the back and then join those up, tighten it, and then we just need to adjust it so that our back carrier is sitting square in our back. So at the moment, that is where my front carrier is sitting, which is nice and central. However, my back carrier is not central. So I need to loosen this side and tighten this side up so that this carrier on my back is now central. Because we're wearing a newborn on our front, we need to make sure that our front carrier is up nice and high under our bust. Now we need to do up our front carrier to put our baby in at the end. Because this is a cross strap carrier, once our toddler is on our back, we can't then do the cross straps of this at the same time. I'm going to put my accessory strap on because I'm using this with a newborn. Pop that round there. Then I'm going to bring up straps of my carrier, one over each side. Cross them over, bring them round, and I'm going to leave them on the longest setting for both directions of the buckles. Firstly, it makes it easier to put your baby in at the end. And secondly, it makes it a lot easier when you're getting your toddler on your back. So leave those nice and long and pull that slack all the way down. Then we can get our toddler carrier ready. Bring it round your body as far as you can. Then do up your strap. So I want my front strap to be on its shortest setting and I want my side strap on its longest setting. And then, same as the first way I showed you, we're going to hip scoot your toddler onto your back. Again, starting with your toddler central in the carrier, you're going to bring the whole thing up over your toddler's back with both straps coming over their shoulder. Hold both straps in the opposite hand with your palm facing up. Ignore the long strap and feed your arm along the tummy to come out through the short strap. Get that as high on your shoulder as you can. Hand comes under the bum and without elbowing your toddler in the face, swing them round onto your back. Like so. Use both hands to secure the strap. Bring the long one behind your head, like so. Straighten up your toddler if you need to. Your arm comes in, and then we are going to tighten that up. And that's your toddler on your back. You need to go get your newborn. Again, starting with your newborn high up on your back, we are going to slide them down inside the carrier. So just put one hand in through the leg hole on the side here, just so I can help guide my baby down. And then I can make sure this leg is coming out this side. Keep sliding my baby down. Make sure this leg is coming out this side. And then I can pull up my carrier until my baby is sitting on my chest where I want them to end up. Now I need to tighten it all. And the easiest way of doing that is to bring the slack around to your buckle. So if I'm doing this one first, I'm going to hold my baby here. And first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this strap down and round. And then I'm going to pull it forward first. Then I'm going to pull it back as far as I can, like so, and then I'm going to put it forward again just to get the last bits out. Same on this side. I'm going to pull all my slack round my back, pull it forwards as far as I can, and then pull it back as far as I can, and then forwards to get the last bits. And then once we're here, I can give my newborn a pelvic tuck, like so. Make sure both their arms are up nice and high, and there we go. That is carrying a newborn and a toddler in 2 Integra carriers in a tandem carry. The third and final carry that I'm going to show you today involves a base size woven wrap. For me, that is a size 6. The carry that I'm going to show you involves wrapping your toddler on your back and then your newborn on your front, all in one piece of fabric. It was one of my favourite carries to do with my 2 when they were little, and I love that I get the chance to share it all with you. First thing you're going to do is start with your middle marker off centre. When I hip scoot my children onto my back, I use this hip, so I'm going to have my middle marker so it is off centre towards the direction they're going to scoot in. What I'm aiming for is for this to end up in my toddler's neck. So that's going off centre. Use my chin to pin. I take the top hem of that side round, up and over my other shoulder and gather it up so it doesn't twist. Then you take your top hem, your bottom hem, gather it up and chuck it over your shoulder. Then you're gonna go catch your toddler. Okay, so once you've caught your toddler, you're gonna get your vertical piece here at the front and pin that between your legs. This means that the fabric is now tight and secure on this side. Okay, so to get your toddler in your wrap, we're gonna make the seat first and then put them on your back. So get them up as high as you can. Their legs are long, so the higher the better. You're gonna come under the whole thing and tuck each leg through the wrap. Make sure the fabric is level with their knees. Open their legs wide and then sit them down on your hip, just like you would do with a ring sling. Then we're going to pull the top hem of the fabric over their back up to their neck, pin it, and then starting at their knee, you're gonna gather the fabric, pulling it vertically up as you go to make a nice tight pouch. What some people do is they gather it like this. But the problem there, as you can see, is that it instantly starts bringing the fabric out of your toddler's knee. Nice and tight under the knee, and then you're gonna gather it up towards your shoulder. So we make a nice, long, wide pouch. Then from here, your arm is gonna come round your toddler. You're gonna grab that pouch, you're gonna grab this vertical, bring it out from your leg, and lift and pull to get any slack off your back. Then bring them together in one hand. So we've now got one tail of each bit of the fabric coming out of each side of our hand, and now we're ready to hip scoot our toddler onto our back. So to hip scoot onto your back, firstly move your toddler to the back of your hip as far as you can. Swim your arm over their head under their bum, slide your hand up and pull tight to pin your toddler to your body. Then we're going to do hand under the bum, and there's one big move to get them onto your back. You are going whoosh, like that. Make sure you're standing up straight and keeping that pull tight so your toddler doesn't fall. Grab one strap in each hand, give a wiggle to help straighten up your toddler. Then the one that's already over your shoulder is going between your legs. Top hem of this side, regather it so you know you're not twisted. Tuck your elbow in, and then you're gonna start moving the fabric to come up onto your shoulder. Now we've got slack at the top here, so I'm gonna tighten that up and then gently bring the rest of it up onto my shoulder, and then I'm gonna leave a bit of slack here so that it tucks into my toddler's knee without losing their seat. So once we're here, I'm just gonna feed this slack down, making sure I'm not twisted before I swap it for the other side. So I'm gonna pin that side, and now I'm gonna check this side. So my toddler's leg has fallen out a bit on this side, so I'm just gonna let a bit of slack in, and then I'm going to bring the leg up, bring the wrap wide so it's back into the knee, and then get the excess slack out of the top. Pin both between your legs, and then both hands can come behind to double check. There we go, like so. A bit of slack in my top hem, so I'm just gonna pull there to get rid of it, and I can feel she's going again. She needs to be a bit lower. Real toddlers are much easier than dolls to wrap because their bums actually go lower than their knees and hold the weight. But once we're here, take both these verticals, you're going under your arms, you're going over their legs, crossing under their bum, coming under their legs, pull it tight, and then when you get to the front, once we're here, we are now ready to set up the wrap for your newborn. So pin one side between your legs, doesn't matter which one, and then the other one, bring it over your chest, and you're going over the shoulder strap and then straight down. This gives us 2 points of friction, which means you don't need a knot. We're not going to put it tight just yet because we need to fit your baby in. Again, we're starting off with our baby in a nice high shoulder carry. You're coming under the whole thing, guiding the legs through, and then opening your baby's hips, getting that level with their knees, and then sliding them down until they are sitting centrally on your chest. There we go. Lovely. Then once you're happy with where they're sitting, you can bring this top hem up over their bum, up to their shoulder, and then feed any slack round. And then with your tail here, you can pull through to tighten it all up. There we go. You can see how that tightens beautifully over. And now to make it doubly secure, we get the other wrap out from between your legs, and then just the top hem goes over your baby's back. The rest of the fabric is bunched under their bum, and then we can gather it up to the top, up here, and then that is going to, again, come over the shoulder and then down to the ground like so. So you can pull that to tighten it up. So now we've got 2 passes going over our newborn, holding them in place, keeping them safe. So that is a toddler in a ruck on my back with a newborn in a knotless finish on the front. So there we go. There are 3 different ways to tandem carry your newborn and your toddler. Now these are by no means the only way that you can tandem carry your newborn and your toddler, or even your older children. There are so many different possibilities. This is not exhaustive at all. These were my top 3 when I was carrying my 2. Look at what you've got already. Look at how you can use them together. Get creative, or if you can't figure it out, talk to me. Book a consultation, follow the link in the comments. You can book a consult, either come see me in person or I can work with you online. I've worked with clients all around the world and I can help talk you through it, and I can give you tips and ideas of how you can achieve your tandem carry with your newborn and your toddler. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe, watch more videos, everything like that. Thank you. Bye.